It was ugly. It wasn't pretty. It didn't go how we thought it would go. But the Denver Nuggets, they get a win. And at the end of the day, honestly, at this point, that's all that matters. When everybody thought the game was going to be put away in the first half, the Nuggets said, not so fast. We're not going to score any points in the fourth quarter. In 5 minutes and 37 seconds of game time to start the fourth quarter, the Nuggets scored 4 points. And then the Denver Nuggets, for 42 seconds in the game, they trailed the Charlotte Hornets by 4 points, I believe. And then Nikola Jokic just does what he does. Bucket and one. Gets 2 free throws, and then they get a stop. Jokic gets the ball on the rebound, throws it ahead to Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray is able to put the game away with a great layup. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, like, it sucks. It doesn't feel good, but you know what will feel even worse? A loss. The Denver Nuggets, they get a win. The Denver Nuggets, they get a win versus the Charlotte Hornets. They move to 30-19 on the year. They keep pace. They're currently 2.5 games back of the 3 seed. And look, the biggest thing is you want to continue to try to climb up the standings as much as possible. The schedule, all of it, y'all, it favors the Nuggets. All of it favors the Nuggets. Everything that the Nuggets want to do is right in front of them. But obviously, they're going to have to show up and they're going to have to play. It's really that simple. Now, if they don't do that, that is entirely up to them and entirely their fault. Y'all, tonight, this was literally a game of multiple runs, a game of inconsistent basketball, a game where defense was not played in parts. And then on top of that, Jamal Murray, down the stretch of that game, he just kept getting hunted by Miles Bridges. And Michael Malone, they made an adjustment late, and they decided that they want to go ahead and do a show and recover. It worked the first time. Jamal Murray botched it. I'm talking about botched the show and recover. And left a wide open three-pointer open for, I can't even remember who was on that. I don't even remember who it was on that singular possession. But just, you want to talk about botched the shot. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, so Jokic gets the ball. He makes the free throw. The score is 103-104. And then with 23 seconds left, Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon, they run a show and recover, basically, where Miles Bridges calls for the ball, calls for a screen, whoever's guarding Jamal Murray, which is KJ, I think a KJ Simpson in this point. And instead of Jamal just showing and then sprinting back, Jamal gets lost. He thinks that Miles is going to be left alone, and he hesitates, goes back to Bridges, and then Bridges throws to Simpson, and Simpson just absolutely misses a wide open three-pointer. Jamal Murray, Jokic gets the rebound. Jokic gets fouled on the rebound. He goes down, makes both free throws, and then Bridges misses a floater, and then Jamal Murray, he gets the outlet from Nikola Jokic, ends up putting the game away. But, man. And then Michael Porter Jr. had a horrible miss three-pointer. And I say horrible as in, like, it was an important three-pointer. The score was 100-102. Michael Porter Jr. gets a wide open three-pointer at the 114 mark. And he just absolutely, like, he takes a sidestep, misses the shot. Jokic misses the shot. Then he gets a rebound and he puts it back later on. It was just stuff like, this game was just ugly. It was ugly. And like I said, y'all, Jokic went out at the top of that fourth quarter. The Nuggets scored 4 points. And I want to say it was like an 11-3 run for the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, the Nuggets are just basically just trying to survive. And I think that's just where they are in the season. Remember, last year they did the same thing. They get to the All-Star break, and then they go 21-6, I believe, the rest of the way, whatever it was. And so the Nuggets, man, they're in position to do that. But they just got to get it. You know, they went 2-3 on a 5-game road stand. That's not what we wanted it to be. I honestly thought they should be at least 3-2. They should have beat the Bulls. They beat the Bulls. They're 31-18 right now, even better situated to move up the rankings. And then that way, like, hey, you know, we got more breathing room between 4 and 5. They're moving up the standings. You know, they have the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Again, they finally go home for a 3-game homestand. They got the Pelicans, and the Magic. And the Suns, and then the Blazers the rest of the way. Again, those are not easy games, but they're all winnable games. But they get the win tonight. That's really, truly all that matters, y'all. And Jokic, this is why they won. Now, they won in large part because of the entire team. Christian Braun had a really good game, but Jokic, y'all, 28 points, 17 assists, 13 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 block. 7 and 10 from 2 for 70%, 2 of 7 from 3. Missed some really wide open ones, too. 8 and 9 from the free throw line, 89%, 66.8 true shooting. He had 5 points and 1 assist in the last 42 seconds of the game, which ended up putting the game away tonight. So ultimately, y'all, like, they get the job done. You know, I'm not even worried about it being ugly at this point. And I really don't even think people should care all that much right now. I mean, Charlotte, they had to took it. I mean, not Charlotte. The Celtics had a game winner. They had to hit over a injured Pelicans team with Jason Tatum. Like OKC, they've been in dog fights. It's just a part of it. Like, it's just sometimes the season gets to this point and everybody is just trying to survive till the break. Tonight, Christian Braun, 24 points and 11 rebounds for Christian, 2 assists and 2 steals. He was 9 of 15 from field, 2 of 5 from 3, and he was a +9. Aaron Gordon, they dominated the minutes for AG tonight. He only had 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, 3 of 10 from the field. Played really good defense at points today. He was a +21 in the game. Michael Porter Jr., even though he missed that last shot, 15 points on 6 of 14, but he was 0 of 6 from 3. So Porter was 6 of 8 from 2. 0 of 6 from 3. Now, he had 4 offensive rebounds tonight. That was huge. He had 15, 10, and 2 with 1 steal and a block today, +12 in his minutes. Jamal Murray, interesting game. He was 20 points, 5 assists. Now, he was 8 of 16 from the field, but again, he's not making his threes in the last week either. He was 1 of 6 from 3, so 7 of 10 from 2 today. He continues to shoot well from 2, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He closed the game out with Jokic. Julian Strawther off the bench, just 2 of 8. Zeke Nnaji gets minutes today, y'all. And Zeke Nnaji, again, 8-man rotation. The 8-man rotation with the starters plus Julian Strawther, Zeke Nnaji, and Jalen Pickett. They just don't have anybody else that they can really play right now. No Russ, no Peyton. So everybody was really kind of just trying to get through it today. Zeke Nnaji had 5 blocks and a steal tonight. And again, he lost his minutes tonight, but the defense he played down the stretch was important because he helped to contest the rim. He actually did a lot of really good things in the fourth quarter that mattered. And I honestly thought Zeke Nnaji should have been over Jamal Murray down the stretch. That way they could get another defender on the court, especially big body for how Miles Bridges was playing. But again, y'all, the Nuggets get a win. The Nuggets today, they shoot 90% from the free throw line, just 18.9% from 3 today. The Nuggets shot 7 of 37 from 3, and they win the game. But that's because Charlotte went 9 of 36. So they still got beat from the three-point line, even though they took a lot of attempts. What saved them was they were 18 of 20 from the free throw line. That was the biggest difference, just 47% from the field. Both teams run the back-to-back, so you can understand it. The Nuggets had 9 blocks and 9 steals. 18 stocks is crazy. They only had 29 assists, though. They had 11 turnovers. Again, the Nuggets just turned the ball over this year. The Nuggets had 66 points in the paint today. That's a lot. Still lower than what they've been doing as of late. They allowed 54, though. The Nuggets had 13 second chance points and 28 fast break points. So they won on the fast break. They won at the free throw line. They did what they had to do. They had a 17-point lead at one point in this game, y'all, and it didn't matter. Like, they still let Charlotte get back in it. And Charlotte's biggest lead was the one they had at the end with 42 seconds left when it was a 4-point lead for Charlotte. So it is what it is, y'all. Shout out to Super Chat Barn Owl Project. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $5 Super Chat. MPJ finds way to make plays even when he can't hit from deep. Any chance the front office asking him to bulk up substantially affected his 3-point shot? No. The reason why I said that is because he's been shooting great from 3 this year. He's just been in a slump. Shooters get in slumps, and that just kind of happens at different points. Remember, Christian did it earlier. Jamal's in a slump right now as a 3-point shooter, so I really wouldn't worry about it too much. Another super chat. B Thoughts. Appreciate your post-game live shows. Look, I appreciate you all. I really do. You know, we all are in this together. I love the community that we built. There's been a lot of there's some very racist things that have been said towards me as of late. And y'all know me. I take everything in stride. It's not going to affect me at all. We just going to make good content. But definitely, I always appreciate the ones that show love and that are here consistently every single day, y'all. But shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves this Saturday. Just really try not to stress over the win. They won. And right now, they're just trying to get through the grind. They're 30-19. Hopefully, they'll continue to be better, and they'll get better as the season goes on. Y'all know what time it is, Swipa gang. Y'all my folk. See you on the other side.